Why do I watch some of these? This was not a movie I needed to see. I went and saw it anyway. Forever My Girl. Just listen to that title. Forever My Girl. Yeah, okay, if you actually see the movie, you'll see that that wasn't forever his girl. He, in fact, left the girl for almost no reason. And, of course, she gets back together with him in the end because that's how all these movies go. Just like real life, I guess. I don't know. So this is, I don't know, Diet Nicholas Sparks? I'm not even a Nicholas Sparks hater. I understand the appeal. Some of the movies I don't like. Some of them I think are fine. I think The Notebook's fine. I own The Notebook. It's up there. I own it. I don't think it's that bad. Then we got this movie. This was directed by someone who had only directed another movie prior in 2006. It shows. I don't know. It wasn't. And you got, okay, so you got this character goes to play off country music because he's a country singer, and then he ends up having to go home because he heard that his friend died, and this friend dying makes like national news. It's all over the news, even though this guy just died in a car accident, because I guess those never happen. This makes national news. He hears about it, he goes home, and he runs into the girl that he ditched years later at their wedding day, nonetheless. And then he finds out he has a daughter. Yeah, he had a daughter. And then his dad actually knew he had the daughter the whole time. And they didn't do anything to tell him about it. Okay, I guess they tried to tell him about it, but really they didn't. They didn't really try that hard. They just made it a huge plot line in this movie. And I, for one, would have been ticked. But then again, I guess the character's an asshole. And I mean, if I was an asshole, I could understand why they didn't tell him, but that's the thing, the way this movie goes, he doesn't really learn much. He doesn't learn to better himself. He doesn't go through a process other than finding out he has a daughter, and he's like, oh wait, I have a daughter, maybe I should try harder. And then he does, and then the girl falls for that. Even though he ends up leaving them again later on in the movie. He leaves them again. And she's got this brother. This brother's really protective of the family, almost to a creepy degree, but anyway, the daughter, who is way beyond her years, she's only 7, but apparently can talk like an adult. I guess it was comedic enough, but you know, she's got this weird relationship with her father. She like knew it was her father right away. She's like, Mama, I saw the way you looked at him. Oh, okay, so daughter's just the smartest person in the movie, apparently. And then the girl who he had the kid with, she ends up going on the date with him because she's like, I've never got to go on a date with a real country singer. Like, she's making it all funny, and they go on a date, and he's all in the tabloid saying, oh, she's the one, and everyone's like, oh my god. And then what happens? Well, he ends up leaving her again because one day he's with the girl, his daughter, and he's like, hey, I'm really comfortable with you now being your father. Hey, let's mess around. So they're like eating hot dogs like animals, and then she chokes on the hot dog, and he's like, whoa, this reminds me of when my mom died. Suddenly we cut to this scene years earlier when his mom died. Out of nowhere. Why was that needed? When was that ever brought up? I didn't know his mom died. Why was this never brought up? I guess it was brought up a little bit earlier, but not really. His dad's the pastor. That doesn't really have a point. He leaves, and then he ends up going back right away. The girl forgives him right away, even though he did it twice. I guess she just falls for him every time. That's a good moral to have. And then they end up singing country for the rest of their lives. It's a good thing that daughter of his has a good voice and can play guitar without having to do any training at all, and then she's in the concerts with them. Yeah, so it's a good thing that he can profit off of her. You know, from the way I'm actually talking about this movie, I'm making it sound really, really bad. To be honest, I didn't think it was actually that bad. I still enjoyed it. What's wrong with me? It was stupid. It was ooey gooey, stupid love story, but like convoluted love story that shouldn't exist. Like, this is not a good moral. This is not what life should be like. This is not an okay story. This was not okay what happened in this movie. He's a horrible actor. Whoever this actor is, Alex Farrow, you are a horrible actor. But the one who played the character Josie, she was fine. The daughter, she was actually pretty phenomenal. The guy who played the pastor, he was good. In fact, everyone else was fine. There's just no chemistry at all. There's no chemistry between anybody. The daughter, the little 7-year-old girl, she carries this whole movie. Yeah, she carries the whole movie. Anyway, that's my reaction. I don't know why I saw it. Forever My Girl. That's it. It sucks. Don't see it. Unless you like Nicholas Sparks movies. I guess it's just like an average Nicholas Sparks movie. I am very torn here because I don't think it's as bad as I was thinking it would be, but yet it is still bad. And yet I still kind of enjoy it. I like the music in it. I like country music. I like movies about kids going back to their hometown. I don't know. I like the little girl actress. She was fine. She was fun. I'm torn. Goodbye.